Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of substance, value, productivity.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of another black man coming on the Beyonce internet, coming for women in their 30s, above 30s, even single mothers. This man decided to come on the internet, on the Beyonce internet, to say that, you know what, if you're in your 30s and you're not in a relationship, you're not in a serious relationship or married, then any man of substance should not go for women in their 30s. Literally telling men of substance, okay, that they should not go for women in their 30s. And this conversation, I find this conversation interesting because you guys know your girl is almost 40. I'll be 40 in 3-4 months, okay? So hearing a man talk about women in their 30s, and the women's response to this was like, women were eating it, okay? So we're going to hear what he has to say and then hear what people's response to it have to say about women in their 30s, what they think about women in their 30s. Okay, so before we go check out what he has to say, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Like, why have you not subscribed to this channel? Go on and subscribe to this channel because we post videos every day and we have amazing conversations, okay? So go ahead and subscribe, okay? So with that all said, guys, let's go check out what he has to say and then we'll come back and talk more.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of substance, value, productivity. Let me tell you why. There's absolutely no excuse for a woman in her 30s to have made it to that age with no male support. That's either in the form of a marriage or a serious relationship. And if you're a single mother, just leave the page. This is not for you. You don't even qualify.
Please go down and share your thought about what he said down in the comment section. Because this video got a lot of people talking, a lot of women had something to say. And I personally, I have so much to say about this. Because I feel like these are the type of men, like literally saying women in their 30s. Hello? Are you kidding me? And I feel like this just stems up from a whole lot of fear-mongering and trying to get women to do what they want. Anyway, I have so much to say about it, but I love to know your own thought down in the comment section. Let's go check out people's thoughts on this, and then we'll come back and talk. But before we get there, okay, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Okay, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We post video every single day, so you don't want to miss in this conversation, and we have amazing conversations. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel. So with that all said, guys, let's go check out what people have to say about what he said, okay? And then we'll come back and talk more.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any...
But first, let me ask you this important question. Is the man of substance in the room with us?
Exactly.
Okay. Also, why do you have no shirt on with just backpack straps?
Okay.
Where are you going? I'm just trying to ask the questions that everybody is wondering. You know?
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of substance.
I hate to tell it to you, and I'm afraid I have some bad news. There's men of high value, you know, of substance, is not going to ignore women in their 30s. I don't know who lied to you, who told you that. I don't know, probably the incels that you probably hang with, probably telling you to have that mindset, but sorry. You're weird. Seek help. Go heal immediately, cause ain't no way you thought up of this idea. Ain't no way. Like, go touch some grass and call Jesus. Okay, bye.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man.
That is literally all we want.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of substance.
Tell me you can't handle a grown woman without telling me you can't handle a grown woman. Oh, and by the way, go check out the video that I stitched. Moses, his reaction to it, hysterical.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored.
Finally, we are left alone. I don't know where certain men like this one get their mindset thinking that women over the age of 30 are not worth looking at when we are actually at our prime. We are independent on our own, doing our own thing, whether we are single mothers or just single with no kids. We are at our prime. Okay? Look, if you're sad and depressed and lonely because no woman over the age of 30 wants to deal with your... Just say that. Like, leave us alone. We will have a great time drinking our wine, watching some interesting shows in our 30s, not giving a damn. Leave us alone. And just be lonely for the rest of your life.
Should be completely ignored by any man of substance value.
Y'all imbeciles just don't quit, huh? Y'all just keep going and going and going. Y'all come up with some new nonsense to just throw out there every day, huh? This is why I say y'all imbeciles, y'all incels, y'all are the dumbest creatures on the planet. The fact that y'all don't even understand that y'all are literally playing into a fucking culture that's not doing anything but profiting off y'all hatred of women by poisoning y'all minds. Y'all don't even see it. That's why I say y'all are dumb.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man.
It's a wild choice to say that and pose it as some sort of threat. Or some sort of, like, negative experience.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of substance.
Y'all, I love these men. They're really calling themselves out. Like, I don't have to worry about who I need to date. I can literally see the comments that they made, and I'm like, nope.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of substance.
So this is a stitch of a stitch because who I stitch actually is taking up for women and have some intelligence. Thank you, sir. But this is something that I've been talking a lot about with my young co-workers, about how my 20s was a shit show. Like, I was so lost. I wasn't making the best decisions. I was being manipulated. I was poor because I was in college. Like, it was a wild time. And then when I got to my 30s, life just got so much better. I was so much wiser. I started actually reflecting on the mistakes that I made and learning from them. And then I was stable in my job. So the fact that he's saying 30s, they are just incels, don't date them, it's because I couldn't be manipulated in my 30s.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of
I am a woman, obviously. I am 42. And I am single and considering going back into the dating pool. And you are telling me that because I am past 30 that I don't deserve someone of substance. Well, let me just tell you. When I was in my 30s, I dated quite a few people who appeared to have substance. When I was in my 30s, I was actually planning a wedding because I was getting ready to marry someone who appeared to be of substance. That person, by all accounts, what do y'all call it on here? High value. That person was very well financially secure. That person appeared by all circumstances to have a kind, loving heart. Appeared to be family oriented, ambitious. Swept me off my feet, was supportive of me and my business, was supportive of me and my family, had a great relationship with my nephew, checked all the boxes of high value. Okay. That person also had very severe insecurity and trust issues. We ultimately did not get married because that person did not want to go to therapy. The ultimatum that I gave was either go to therapy, and I didn't say finish therapy, I said go to therapy so we can work through this, or I'm leaving. They went to one therapy session and basically told me they were not going back. So you see, I spent my 30s figuring out that there's a lot more to being in a relationship than what y'all talk about in these TikToks. I spent my 30s doing everything that they tell you should do in a relationship, being with someone that they consider to be a prize in a relationship. That is how I spent my 30s. And I'm okay with that, because the part that y'all miss is that you really don't know sugar from shit when you're in your 20s. Your 30s is when you really know and understand yourself and the world that's really going on around you and the dynamics of it. Because it's not just as simple as you guys make it out to be. I didn't even learn about emotional intelligence and how to handle myself and how to really walk away from things that didn't serve me until I was in my mid-30s. So because I did the work for myself in my 30s, I deserve everything in my 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, God willing, and I won't accept anything less.
Women in their 30s should be completely ignored by any man of substance.
You know I had to drop my 3 cents, right?
Drop it, sis.
Homie said women in their 30s need to be completely ignored. Then he proceeds to give a whole long list as to why we should be ignored. And then, wait. On top of that, he decides to throw single mothers in there. What's wrong with y'all, man? Because I feel like y'all losing it. Y'all losing it. Y'all are losing it. Y'all are losing it. Like, I don't understand. And it's just so much of the negative. It's never nothing positive. It's like rare that you see a black man on this black and white app uplifting women. I'm really trying to get to the understanding of what y'all be thinking before y'all decide to post and open the Village Bell of a mouth and post it up. Like, what do y'all be thinking? Like, first of all, sir, I'm gonna need you to take off the bulletproof vest, backpack, whatever the hell you got on, and I'm gonna need you to sit down in the corner with the dunce cap on your head and face the wall, because you and many of these men out here with the same mindset have a problem. The problem is that y'all have not found yourselves. You don't know who you are, so you decide to project and put off your identity on everybody else. And that's the problem. You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. Like, what in the world? Who in they cotton picking mind gonna be sitting up here and coming up with a concept like, oh, well, I'm just gonna bash women today, and I'm just gonna bash single mothers. Y'all are dumb. Y'all don't find no reason to uplift nobody, and it's tiring. I thought we got rid of this in 2023. I really thought we got rid of it in 2022. Damn, hell, I really thought we got rid of it during COVID. But it seems like every year that goes by, the more cuckoo, cockamamie, crazy y'all get. And then you have people jumping on the bandwagon like, yeah, I agree. What are you agreeing to? The stupidness? Could we just get a grip? Go find you a book. Go read. Educate yourself before you decide to put and plaster your mouth all over the damn internet. Because guess what? You can't take it back.
No matter how hard you try and no matter how much apologies you say, you can't take it back because you just offended a whole race, genre, class of people. For once, for the love of Pete and God and whoever you decide to serve, because I serve the true and living God, please stop. Y'all need to stop. Stop talking about us. Stop talking about the way we look. Stop talking about how big we are, how small we are. Stop talking about what we need, what we don't need. Mind your business that pays you and stay in the seat that you need to stay in and stop trying to push yourself at the front of the class. Because all you're doing is making yourself look stupid. Please and thanks. All right? All right. Bye.
Ciao. This man was eating up. Please go down in the comment section. Share your thought. Love to know what you think about these amazing conversations down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful as always. Do you think that women in their 30s have lost their prime and a man with value and of substance should not go for women in their 30s? Go ahead down in the comment section and share your thoughts and your opinions down in the comment section, okay? So here's my thought on this. I'm not one of those people that is ashamed to say my age. I'll be 40 this year in August. And you say 30 where? I feel like this is just a fear mongering that most of these men that are not picking that, you know what, women are on into it. Women are having conversation about them, like they're having conversation and they're knowing the game and they're realizing that we don't have to do this early. We don't have to jump into a relationship. We don't have to settle for less. We can actually uplift ourselves, grow ourselves, know ourselves before we get into a relationship, and we're not going to take the bare minimum in a relationship. And like the other sister said, like I personally, I would say I grew so much in my 30s. In my 20s, I was all over the place. I was still finding who I am. I was still people pleaser. I was still very impressionable. I still care about what people say, what society think. I could not assemble my thoughts because I actually feel like if I say some of the things I'm thinking out in my head, I'll be like, people think I'm crazy and all that. But that has changed in my 30s. In my 30s, I've done the work. I've done the healing. Like, I'm still in a work in progress because, hey, I'm a work in progress, okay? I'm still doing the healing. I'm still working on myself. I'm focused on myself. I'm the main character in my story. Like, every thing. And like I told a friend of mine, I have not been as happy as I am and as I've been in the last 3 to 4 years. Yeah, 3-4 years now, because the truth is that I am living my authentic self. I'm living my life. I know who I am. I know what I am, and I know what I want. Like, it's all about me, and I'm doing it very, very intentionally. I'm living my life very, very intentionally. So if you're in your 30s, in your late 20s, and they're telling you that, oh, your prime is gone, no man is going to be with you, like, really? See, I'm married, and I'm almost 40, but people are still telling me, like, hey, wait, babe, what's up? Men are still like, you know what? Can I? So please don't let anybody tell you. And a man that knows what he wants, or a man that has done the work, is looking out for a woman that has done the work, both mentally, physically, spiritually. And a man that has done the work that is not toxic like these men on the internet, they go out for women that has done the work. They go out, and most women that have done the work are in their 30s, late 30s, 40s. So don't let anybody. Work on yourself, do the work, do the healing, and love yourself. Don't let nobody, I'm screaming it, don't let nobody tell you less of you, that, oh, because you're in your 30s, you're like, really? My 30s were the most lit year of my life. Like, come on, don't let anybody tell you. In my 20s, I was broke. I'm like, yeah, your girl is too strong now, but the way I was financially in my 20s, how I am, how I see life, what I see life, like, it's sort of like it's a 360 turnaround. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Like, no. Be very intentional about your life and make your life all about you. If something does not serve you, if something doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. If you have a question about something, an activity, ask the question. If you don't want to do it, don't be like, nah. You know how the way they glamorize about relationship, marriage, having children. If you don't do it the right way by you doing the work upon yourself, you will still end up regretting those things. Marriage, relationship, having children. Except you know who you are, what you want, and have done the work. So don't let anybody tell you any other thing. Okay? So anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful as always. Go on and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this girl, yeah? So subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.